Yesterday, Israel bombed Rafah, killing families who were sheltering in makeshift tents in what the Palestinian Red Crescent Society said had been designated by Israel as a humanitarian area, a place that was supposed to be safe. Instead, it was turned into what UNRWA called hell on earth, with flames ripping through shelters, forcing Palestinians to dig through the debris to try to find loved ones, survivors, and even food to try to survive a little bit longer amid this man-made famine. Heavy bombardment continued overnight, according to the Commissioner General of UNRWA. The UN agency provided an update confirming that at least 200 people were killed when Israel attacked families seeking shelter in Rafah yesterday. Here's what else they had to say.
These reports are testament to the fact that no place is safe in Gaza, that no one is safe in Gaza, that no one is spared in Gaza, that there is certainly no so-called quote-unquote humanitarian or safe zone in Gaza.
Israel committed these atrocities in Rafah just days after the top UN court ordered Israel to halt its military offensive there, and as Palestinians lack medical supplies, food, and more, as Israeli attacks make it incredibly difficult and dangerous for humanitarian aid to enter. Just look at this dashboard from UNRWA that shows how many trucks have been able to enter each day. This was the beginning of May, and this is now. According to nonprofit groups, the only sustainable way for aid to reach the area is a ceasefire. And while some Western governments are willing to call for one, including Canada, and our government has not approved any new arms export permits to Israel since January 8th, Canada is honoring export permits approved before January 8th. That's almost $30 million worth of new arms export permits since October. And some media outlets are hardly touching the latest string of Israeli atrocities in Rafah. So let this be an appeal to my colleagues in Canadian media. We've watched Palestinian colleagues lose jobs, face reassignment in newsrooms, heard accounts of journalists told not to use the word Palestine or of the word genocide edited out of an interview. How can we square this with the scenes coming out of Rafah? We have failed, and we can't pretend this is about objectivity or balance. If you're listening to me and you're a journalist and this makes you angry, good. That rage can either choke you until you're a hollow husk of what a journalist is supposed to be, or you can swallow it and start doing better. Because the kids in Rafah deserve better, and telling their stories is the least we can do.